not just existing.
Secretly paying her medical bills for 5 years, but that wasn't enough to stop her from destroying me.
I'd been secretly paying my mother's medical bills for 5 years, but apparently that wasn't enough to stop her from destroying me in front of 20,000 strangers. My phone buzzes during dessert. 17 notifications in 30 seconds. I ignore them. Around the table, my family is celebrating my cousin Trent's success, launching some tech startup nobody understands. My mother, Candace, keeps patting his hand like he's cured cancer. Now this is what ambition looks like, she announces, gesturing at Trent with her wine glass. Building something. Creating value. Not just existing. Her eyes slide toward me. I feel it coming before she opens her mouth. Unlike some people who are 32 and still renting that sad little apartment. She laughs, that specific laugh that sounds like sympathy but cuts like a blade. What was it you told me last week, Bryn? That you got passed over for promotion again. My fork freezes halfway to my mouth. Across from me, my father, Gene, chuckles into his napkin. Trent shifts uncomfortably, his phone angled weird on the centerpiece, but I'm too stunned to process why. Actually, It's just pathetic at this point, Candace continues, warming to her subject. She's performing now, playing to Trent and my Aunt Rochelle. 5 years at the same dead-end job. No boyfriend. No prospects. I tell my friends my daughter works in communications because I'm too embarrassed to say she answers customer service emails. The table goes quiet. My aunt looks at her plate. Trent's face is red, but he doesn't stop her. Remember when you thought you'd be a journalist? My mother's voice drips with false sweetness. That was adorable. Now you're just stuck. A desperate failure playing pretend at being an adult. Something inside me cracks. Not breaks, cracks. Like ice before it shatters. My phone buzzes again. And again. I glance down. The screen is flooded with notifications. Instagram. TikTok. Messages from numbers I don't recognize. And then I see it, a message from my coworker Valencia, asterisk, OMG, are you okay? Why is your family roasting you on TikTok live? Asterisk. My blood turns to cement. If you're just finding this story, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe. I'll be reading every comment you leave. Also, drop where you're watching from. Now, back to what happened next. Asterisk, asterisk. I look up slowly. Trent's phone. The way it's positioned on the decorative candles, lens facing outward. The little red light I'd mistaken for a notification LED. He's streaming. Right now. Live. I grab my phone with shaking hands and open TikTok. Search his username. There it is, his live feed, currently sitting at 23,400 viewers. The chat is screaming. OMG, this is brutal. Somebody help this girl. The mom is evil. This is actually abuse, WTF. On screen, my mother is still talking. And she has the nerve to give me advice about my health when she can barely take care of herself. I swear, if I didn't love her, I'd turn it off. My voice comes out quiet. Deadly quiet. Trent jerks like I've slapped him. What? The live stream. Turn it off. The color drains from his face. My mother looks between us, confused, then annoyed. What are you talking about? I stand up, legs trembling, and flip my phone around so the screen faces her. She leans forward, squinting at the tiny video feed of herself. It takes her 3 full seconds to understand what she's seeing. Are you filming this? She whirls on Trent. It's not filming, he stammers. It's just my followers, I didn't think. How many people? My father's voice cuts through. He's staring at my phone at the viewer count that's now cresting 25,000. 26,000, I say. My voice sounds like someone else's. Calm. Cold. 26,000 people just watched you call your daughter a desperate, pathetic failure. The table erupts. My mother is shrieking at Trent to end the stream. My aunt is frozen in horror. Jean is trying to grab the phone off the centerpiece, But Trent's fumbling with it, hands shaking so badly he nearly drops it. And I'm just standing there, watching it all unfold, feeling something sharp and bright ignite in my chest. The stream cuts out. Trent's sweating, apologizing, spiraling into excuses about engagement and content. My mother rounds on me like this is somehow my fault. "You're making a scene," she hisses. "Sit down. We'll talk about this later." "No." The word comes out so firm it surprises even me. "We won't." I walk to the coat rack, grab my jacket, and pull out my phone. Before I leave, I open my banking app. Screenshots. 1, 2, 3. Every electronic transfer I've made to my mother over the past 5 years. The medical bills I've been paying while she told everyone I was a failure. "Bryn, don't you dare," Candace starts. I don't look back. I send the screenshots to myself, then block her number. The door slams behind me. The video goes nuclear overnight. By morning, clips of my mother's rant are all over Twitter, Reddit, Facebook. Someone screen recorded the whole thing before Trent ended the stream. Commentary channels are making reaction videos. A parenting forum named her Toxic Mother of the Week. I don't watch any of it. I'm too busy organizing files. Because here's the thing nobody at that dinner knew. I'm not a customer service rep. I'm a senior communications strategist at a healthcare nonprofit, a job I took specifically because it offered the flexibility to help my mother when she got sick. And I'm damn good at it. The dead-end job? I turned down 2 promotions because they required relocation and I couldn't leave while she needed support. The sad little apartment? I've been living below my means, funneling 60% of my income into her treatment costs that insurance wouldn't cover. Chemotherapy, medications, specialist consultations. 5 years of it. $63,000 total. And she called me pathetic on camera. I sit at my kitchen table surrounded by printed bank statements, insurance EOBs, payment confirmations. My laptop screen glows with the spreadsheet I've been maintaining, a detailed breakdown of every cent I've spent keeping my mother alive. My phone won't stop ringing. I've blocked 17 numbers. My email inbox is chaos, reporters, influencers, random people offering support or condemnation. I ignore all of it except one message. It's from Valencia. Asterisk, the VP saw the video. She wants to talk to you Monday. Not in trouble, just checking in. Also, I'm sorry your family sucks. Asterisk. I laugh. It sounds broken. Hope you're enjoying this so far. If you are, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I promise the ending is worth it. Asterisk, asterisk. Sunday afternoon, my Aunt Rochelle shows up at my apartment. She looks exhausted. Your mother wants to apologize, she says before I can close the door. No. Bryn, please. She's humiliated. The video is everywhere. People are calling her workplace. She's getting death threats. I cross my arms. And? Rochelle flinches. I know she was cruel. I know. But she's still your mother. This public shaming, it's gone too far. I didn't post the video. I didn't stream the dinner. I just left. My voice is ice. Everything else? That's consequences. She's talking about suing Trent. Good. He should be sued. I step back. Is there anything else? Rochelle's eyes well up. She's scared, Bryn. She thinks she's going to lose her job. She thinks. I've been paying her medical bills for 5 years. The words come out flat. Every month. Thousands of dollars. While she told everyone I was a failure. My aunt's mouth opens. Closes. What? She never told you? I pull my phone, show her the spreadsheet. $63,000. Chemotherapy. Medications. Copays. I took a job I didn't want and stayed in a city I hate because she needed help. And she repaid me by humiliating me for sport. Rochelle stares at the numbers like they're written in a foreign language. Candace told us you were barely scraping by. That she was worried about you. She lied. I closed the app. And now everyone knows. Monday morning, I walk into my VP's office expecting a polite HR conversation. Instead, I find a strategy meeting. Sit down, Bryn. Yolanda gestures to the chair. We've had 4 journalists contact us about you since Friday. 1 from the Washington Post. My stomach drops. I can explain. You don't have to. She slides a folder across the desk. Your performance reviews. 3 years of outstanding ratings. Your manager says you're the most reliable person on her team. She pauses. She also says you turned down the Boston promotion because of a family situation. I nod slowly. The video made us look bad, Yolanda says bluntly. One of our senior staff being treated like that, and we had no idea she was carrying a massive financial burden. She leans forward. So here's what we're doing. We're offering you the promotion you should have gotten 2 years ago. 30% raise, remote eligible, and a public statement supporting you. I blink. You're promoting me?
Now.
You're good at crisis communications, Bryn. Prove it by handling your own. She smiles slightly. Also, it's the right thing to do. That video was hard to watch. I leave her office in a daze. By lunch, the company's posted a statement on LinkedIn praising my work and condemning public family abuse. It gets 12,000 likes. The Washington Post piece drops Wednesday. It's not about the drama. It's about financial abuse in families, the hidden costs of caregiving, and the pressure on adult children to sacrifice themselves silently. They interview me. I show them everything. The $63,000. The spreadsheet. The promotions I refused. The life I put on hold. And I explain, clearly and calmly, that I didn't leak the video. I didn't ask for attention. I just decided to stop accepting cruelty as the price of love. The article goes viral. My mother sends one final text from a new number before I block that one too. Asterisk, you've destroyed me. I hope you're happy. Asterisk. I stare at it for a long time. Then I delete it. Trent messages 2 weeks later with a groveling apology and an offer to split the proceeds from his monetized viral clips. I decline and tell him to donate it to a cancer charity. He does. It's the first decent thing he's done. Rochelle calls monthly now. We're rebuilding slowly. She admitted Candace manipulated the whole family into thinking I was the problem. She's working through her own guilt. My father sends an email. I don't open it. As for my mother, I hear through Rochelle that she's in therapy. That the video forced her to confront things she'd been avoiding for decades. That she wants forgiveness someday. Maybe someday I'll be ready. But not today. Today, I'm sitting in my new apartment, bigger, brighter, in a city I actually chose. The promotion came with relocation assistance. I took it. My savings account is rebuilding. I'm dating someone who thinks my work is fascinating, not embarrassing. And when people ask about my family, I tell them the truth. I love them enough to sacrifice everything. When they couldn't love me back, I chose myself. The video's still out there. I still get recognized sometimes. But I've stopped seeing it as a scar and started seeing it as proof. Proof that I survived. Proof that cruelty doesn't win. Proof that sometimes the worst moment of your life can become the beginning of your freedom. I didn't ask for 20,000 witnesses to my pain, but they showed up. They saw. And they reminded me I deserved better. So that's what happened. Drop a comment below and tell me what you would have done. I read every single one. And if this story resonated with you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Thanks for watching. ****